In the studio, they themselves, live and in flesh. They came into Anambra State, give us the opportunity of holding the meeting where they are planning a very massive event on December 23rd this year, where they're going to have a total reunion of the guys that made pop and funk in Nigeria. I am going to introduce them one by one. Of course, my name is Willie. I am passionate about this. I love it with a good number of my friends. And we have to have an opportunity to share drinks with them last night. And Uchimura and his crew put together this quick 1 hour and say we should take the floor. So here we are, and you're going to go down with you. The mamas and the papas, you remember your secondary school days, how you did the afternoon jump, how you did the dance, how you did the dance and there. Now we have Baziko Akalano is the man at the drums of the Sweet Breeze. Baziko, say hello to Nigerians and people from all over the world that are hearing you live. Say hello to them.
Good morning, Nigerians. Good morning, Amberians. Good morning, all our fans all over.
Baziko, mystical.
The 70s started pop in Nigeria from the Strangers of a Word. You hear the voice, we're going to play the Strangers of a Word, and then back to back we'll play one word, and then you see that it's the same voice that you're going to hear in the two tracks. And one of those voices, I have Sam Matthew. Sam Matthew, say hello to people. Yeah. Next to him, Annie Hoffman. Remember Annie? One word is synonymous with Annie Hoffman. He's going to tell us why he's Hoffman. He did that last night, but we're going to share it with the listeners. Annie Hoffman.
Yeah. It's nice to be here. Let us roll back the time into the present.
Then Alan B. The 70s was the most thrilling, electrifying DJ of the 70s. He is here among the planning, organizing committee of what is going to happen in Igbo land on the 23rd of December. Alan B.
Brothers and sisters, this is your super DJ, Alan B.
Alan B.
And then I know that some of you must be very familiar with at least one track in the Sweet Breeze. The Palm Wine Tapper. The very baritone voice that did the intro in that music, which we're going to hear. Here we have Vincent Iko Twain of the Sweet Breeze.
And so very, very fine, thank you. We've got this beat from Sweet Breeze. Thank you very much.
Well, as we said, we're going through the journey of history. Pop in Nigerian music scene. We're going to tell you the significance of this. A lot of people know that immediately after the war, in less than 3 decades, the Igbo people from this part of Nigeria got off the guilt of the war and then got into Nigeria, got into competition and took over the floor. Two things happened. The forces that made this happen are in sports and in music. So can we have, to usher in our listeners, the first track of the one word, victory or freedom? Whose voice are we hearing at the background?
We are two. We have Gebzani and Sam Maji.
Yeah, Gebzani should have been here. We met with Gebzani like 2 weeks ago. He's in Enugu, but he's part of the big show that is coming on the 23rd of December, right? Good. I know that a lot of people will have an opportunity, will want to participate in this party, this crazy moment. The number to call is 0808 755 2258. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
You?
Yeah, who's calling?
Nick.
I love this program you are doing.
I know you love it. We are loving it here.
His name and where is it?
I was once a student during the early 70s when all these movies are playing. And I want to say hi to all the musicians.
They are hearing you. Where are you calling from?
And his name?
I'm calling from Obunike.
Obunike. Oh, Silas. Okay, Silas, how's this morning?
I'm very fine.
Good.
I want to congratulate you people for bringing up all this because all the music these people are playing these days are not to write home about. Honestly speaking, nothing to write home about. This is the time. I'm 57 years old. I was still a student when all this one word, sweet praise, and the rest of them. Please say greetings. Tell them that I'm greeting them.
You're actually telling them already because they're hearing you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We are very
I'm planning to
grateful.
do December 23. I'm only praying God to keep us live. That's December 23.
Good.
And I want the people that play sweet praise at least to begin to play again. From their voices, I can see that they're still very young. They can still impact all this pop music.
Yeah, thank you very much. You got it right on the dot. In fact, they came in.
I still remember one word. I still remember sweet praise. Something like just yesterday, we were all together,
Right.
and now we seem to be no more.
Yeah, that's a one word for you. And the story of one word actually, you can't start the story of one word without telling the story of strangers. Am I correct?
Yes.
Good. So we played one word track. That's a victory.
Yeah.
Can we cue immediately back to back? Strangers, Love Rock. Strangers of Owerri. How come the name Strangers?
It leads me, and in fact, it leads us back when the war had just ended. Young boys, teenagers. So groups started to emerge, and we were sponsored by the army. It was every brigade had a band, and ours was in Owerri. So we had gathered, to have this gig. Everybody was seated waiting, and they said, "Okay, we will now hear from the band." Then the MC said, "Hold on, no. What's your name?"
No name.
Thank you. That no name, and where Alpha?
Yes.
So we looked at ourselves and said, "We're all strangers in this land." And we said, "Yes, strangers." And that's how the name came about. And,
So instantly you became strangers.
yes.
And the group became one of the stars in Nigerian pop music. Well, you guys are not strangers anymore. Yeah? You are not names in the Nigerian music history. Good. There's something that you said now, immediately after the war, which gives me a clue that there's some significance that follows an event. People who were returnees from the Nigerian Biafran army, who had their way in the battle, held the machine gun the way the guitar is usually held, and then after the war, the guns were dropped and the guitars were picked, and then creative essence, creative gift and creative entrepreneurship in this part of the world blossomed, which means that there's always some good that follows the immediate bad. Yeah?
The truth is that during the war, because Biafra was isolated, where it was an enclave, a lot of things happened. Whether Nigeria wants to accept it or not, whether I want to accept it or not, the music we played in Biafra is nowhere to be compared with what is happening now in Nigeria. Biafra was tight, it was talent, raw talent. There were no amplifiers, no. But if you heard the band, you know you were hearing somebody.
Good.
So when the war ended, we were fortunate enough, these same people came in with that same spirit into Nigeria. And that was why they drowned the entire country with the kind of music that was popular in Biafra.
You know, which makes it very. In fact, this voice, I think I would rather don't talk, so that the voice that we just heard that made a comment is the voice that's going to introduce the next track. After that is done, then we'll now go through history, geography, how the pop music and folk music blossomed in cities in this part of the world. So, can we have Sweet Breeze, Palm Wine, Kappa?
So very, very fine, thank you. Yeah. So nice being with you all. We got this beat from back home. Days when we were kids. So kids you couldn't tell Adam from Eve. It's all about Grandpa and the Tapper. Who wouldn't supply him his booze? Here we go.
Remember me. But when the topper, remember me. But when the distributor, remember me. Distributor, remember me. I am not grudging, I am not vexed in mind. I only remind you, remember me when next you time.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning. Good. You're on ABS, a special edition of the legends and the Nigerian classic.
I know. That's why I decided to call.
Okay, so where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Oli. And my name is Michael Oli.
Okay, from Oli.
Oli, M-R-I.
Okay, okay. Your name is Michael. Okay, so Michael, they are hearing you, the singers and musicians of the old.
I appreciate the musicians. I appreciate all of them.
Thank you.
And I celebrate them too.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So, what I'm about to say now is, if it will be possible to advise the young musicians of these days, because what I do here is to repeat today. They do copy each other's work. They don't have creativity for themselves. That is singing songs that is very meaningful. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, they are hearing you loud and clear. So thank you very much. Alan B, you are nodding your head when the Sweet Breeze was on, and then what do you have to say?
I think I just want to get Basi to comment on. We are going memory lane, and if we are memory lane, something happened here now. There was a history of how One World as Strangers came about. The music that was played by the Sweet Breeze, I think Basi should say something about it, because it will give us a lead. Our listeners are waiting to hear certain things they didn't know before. So Basi,
You want to know who is
when that time when you hear Basi Cole, I never knew that he's a black man like me. You understand, until I realized that he's Basi Cole Akalano. And Basi Cole, Sweet Breeze on the drum. What do you have to say to people who didn't know certain things about Sweet Breeze?
Well, Sweet Breeze was a unique group in that we are all friends before the Sweet Breeze was formed. And then going to the track that just played, while people were amazed with Vince, I call him Vinaik, that's what we call him in Sweet Breeze, Vinaik. We made it as a policy, since we were 4 in Sweet Breeze when we started, that every member of Sweet Breeze must sing.
To punish me, because they don't sing.
And
to punish me.
Vin said, but I don't have to sing. You don't have a voice. I don't have a voice. I told him, whether you have a voice or not, you must sing. And to make him sing, when we were writing that song Pa Wantapa, we asked him to do the intro.
Okay, that's what happened.
Yes.
Okay.
And then he did intro.
And from there, he did more intros in some of the other songs, and from there he started singing.
I had to say that. I had to say that you were 4 when you, our friends.
Yes.
Who are the other members of the Sweet Breeze? I know Jackie Moore.
Jackie Moore is still in New Jersey.
Okay.
He's coming back in December.
He's coming back for the big show.
The big show in December.
Yeah.
Then Dallas
Anyanwu,
is an Reverend Pastor in Owerri.
Oh yeah.
So he's also be part of that show.
That's another calling, but he's going to be there for the Owerri show.
Yes.
Dallas was the guy on the mic.
Yes.
He's the lead singer.
Okay.
Good. Well, we are moving on. Wings. Even though this Manford Best is not here, Wings is another group. They were about 4 or something. We know about Rinz Opala, Okay Uwakwe, Spot Nathan himself, the electrifying singer, and Manford Best.
And
Imad Jamon. Is it
Drummer.
Imad Dabro? Okay, whatever. So we'll do a track of the Wings. That's the first single that Wings did. I know that a lot of people will be excited to hear this track. Catch that love.
It is my love falling on you. wants to stay around you and just needs yours and their care. Cause I feel there's no better place to plant this mustard seed of mine. So hold it, it's my heart. Oh, please catch it. It is my love falling on you, growing you. Guys, that one heart that is falling for you. It is still
The significant difference between music of today and the music of your era, our era, is that you could call yourself musicians because either you were a very beautiful singer and an instrumentalist, songwriter. Very beautiful lyrics, poetic, philosophical. How were you guys doing this? How did it come about? And how were you guys able to put yourself hold yourself together as a group? Other than what you see today, a musician is, is born, then tomorrow is no longer there. Now, this is about 40-something years, and you guys are still together, planning together. So, what was the things that put you held you on?
Even though we had our separate groups, but we were all friends.
That's something in common.
Yes, that was something in common. We were all friends, and we didn't have any rivalry. We played it out of passion, and that love, could hold us together. If Sweet Breeze comes to our base, the time that we live in, they must visit us.
They must stay with them.
Stay. In fact, any group that comes to where the other one is, maybe spend the night with them. So there was no rivalry and all that. And in the songwriting era aspect. Remember that most of us had just cut off school, so we had some education,
Good.
And that carried on. Even as we were playing the music and all that, we were reading, because if you listen to some of the lyrics, they are very poetic.
Very, very poetic, very deep, well written.
Very deep.
And
again, somebody asked the question, what kept us together?
Yes.
Unlike these days, that time, when you have 3, 4, 5 people living together in one house,
good,
in one building,
good,
for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, you are bound to bond.
Good.
You eat together. In fact, when you don't cook, you go to the restaurant. You all go there together. You come back together. You play together. Anything. It's like people living in one house.
Good.
When you've lived like that for 3, 4 years, there's bound to be that harmony.
Yeah. Young people of today, when you tell them that music thrived in the city of Aba as they know it today, they wouldn't understand. Aba keeps coming up a name in the 70s pop and funk. Why do you think Aba provided this kind of platform, this kind of city, this kind of environment for this genre of art?
Well, you see, Aba was a commercial nerve center where you had giants like who's that guy that was playing music there, was selling records. Anoche and Ben.
Yes.
Then there's Ben. These are the center points. Each record that comes out, it goes there. And people will come from Onitsha to go and buy their records and song books. I know some record song books. They were quite popular with students those days.
Oh, yes.
And you can only get them from then Anodis and all that. So these are and Aba became a center point for events like jumps, Sunday jumps and all of that at Unikoko, where Unikoko was an ambassador. So these are the places, and then a number of musicians bonded with Aba crowd.
Good.
I will just remember that wherever there was what they call jump on the Sunday.
Yes.
all the tailors were busy.
Okay.
Because
Yes.
because they had to make new dresses.
Oh, really? Okay, for Sunday Johns. Okay, that's what we call it that time.
Yes, Sunday.
Well, I don't know what it's called now today.
Yes, no,
It doesn't exist anymore.
That
It
existed
doesn't
anymore.
exist anymore.
Yeah. Okay, from Aba, let's touch Umuahia. Semicolon was an Umuahia based. That's a Lasbury Juku. You know, if you play the kind of music, the kind of lyric and instrumentation that came out from Umuahia, people today will not believe that quality of thing came out from here. So can we have Slim Fit Maggie from Semicolon?
There is a lovely freedom girl. I bet you her eyes will tell. Slim Fit Maggie, you're my desire. I've got a pretty kind of home I want you to share with me. Slim Fit Maggie, come home to me. I now want you by my side. Let you be my pride. I now want you by my side. Won't you be my bride? I'm just a lucky man for you. And what else can be so true? Slim Fit Maggie, you're my desire.
That's Lasbury.
Lasbury Juku is still there, running a small hotel. He's alive.
No surprisingly, Lasbury is from Nnewi.
Good.
A special tribute to a girl called Maggie.
Oh, really?
And that girl happened to come from this. And at some point in life, because of that track, Maggie became the hottest chick around. And in fact, he ended up in the hands of Ghana's.
You see, we never knew this.
But true.
That they were sharing.
So yes.
They were sharing and distributing.
Yeah, so, and she became very popular because of this tribute paid to her by
Lasbury. And I heard someone say that Lasbury is from Nnewi. Yeah.
Yes, I said so.
Good.
But in Nnewi, where I get Nnewi resident permanently.
Anyway, so the number
Nnewi resident permanently in Umuahia.
In Umuahia. So is it still there in Umuahia?
Yes, it's still there.
Oh, really?
Hail and hearty.
Good. So that's a Lasbury Ojuku Semicolon Slim Fit Maggie. Because the number again 0808 755 2258. 0808 755 2258. So whoever wants can call and hold a discussion, share the nostalgic moments. Remember what happened when you were in secondary school, you know, if you participated in the afternoon jump and so, if you know, whatever, if what happens to Maggie happened to you around your life. So let us share it, you know. This is a 1 hour that those of us who are 50 and above have taken control and said we are going to re-listen to good music, profound lyric, right?
You see, let me chip in something.
That's Vincent.
Lasbury was Umad. On that album, Lasbury played both guitar and bass.
Oh, really?
His bassist left him a few days before.
Oh, the bassist?
Yes, they had disagreed somewhere along the way to Lagos. Because then the studio was just in Lagos, none around here.
Exactly.
So on their way to Lagos, they disagreed and the boy disembarked, thinking he would stop Lasbury. Lasbury say, I got him.
How long did it take you guys to write these beautiful songs?
Well, songwriting is about experience. You can knock out a song out of one simple experience. It doesn't take time. You know, overnight, somebody can come up with a song and they go practicing.
I think for me, what takes time actually is not writing of the song because it's inspiration.
Exactly.
Once it comes on, you can be taking your bath or something and it comes on. You sit by 1 hour or two, you've written the song. But what takes time is then trying to arrange the song.
Okay, arrangement.
Arrangement, that's what takes time because sometimes you find that Sam may write his own song, Annie writes one, I write one. Then eventually we'll come to arrange it to rehearse. We find out we can take a stanza from this, from that, and make one song.
He's telling you about Sweet Breeze.
Good.
That's Sweet Breeze job.
Good.
Whatever you have to do has to have the consent, the assessment of it, all the members.
Good.
You do something and we look at it, and if one person says no, forget it.
I'm just imagining whether this kind of rigorous process of producing music still exists.
They're hardly bands now. It's a one-man affair. He goes to the studio and he does what he wants to do.
Well, it's not because I come from your own side of the line. The one is I'm getting almost unwilling to refer to people who produce sounds today as musicians. Would they be musicians in the strict sense of it?
Computer musicians.
Good. So, okay. So we give them musicians, but they're computer musicians. Okay, let's do another Wings, and then we'll move on to Wings is still an ABBA group. Yeah. Yeah.
Most of them.
Yeah, you know, Wings started as some brief history of Wings. They started as the entertainment unit of the airmen, the Nigerian Biafran Air Force. You understand? And then at the end of the war, they put themselves together. And then logically, naturally, if they were giving entertainment to the Biafran Air Force,
and the insignia of the Biafran Air Force was a wing.
Was a wing.
The wing.
Yes. Yeah. So it is a derivative of the Biafran Air Force,
exactly.
Which is a way of saying it is not. Let's keep underlining. It is Biafra gave rise to something good, something creative.
Of course.
Yeah. The privations of the war led this part of the Nigeria to discover their God-given talent, entrepreneur in all kinds of genre of arts. So let's play the Wing. The next track of the Wing. I'm the One. Not been able to make it. I hope he does before 1 o'clock when you guys have an appointment, a special appointment on invitation of the governor. BLO, those guys were also good, but from the other flank of Nigeria, BLO in Lagos. And I think I remember BLO gave band backing to the youthful group that were also very thrilling in the 70s. That's Ofege. And then who else do they? Okay, Vlo gave back to and which group again? Is someone on the line? Yeah. Hello. Hello. Aha. No. Okay. Go ahead. Obu. Okay. It's not the name again. Sonny Egedege. Okay. Sonny. Yeah, you on they are hearing you.
Thank you.
That really so I get it. Good. So the blow, and they gave a backing to Onyekowenu and I think Ofega and then Chris Anderson. Well, now
Even Chris as a call. Yes.
okay, another call. Hello. Yes.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
I'll make a long leave around. That's making a good thing now, Jesus.
Amen.
Okay, second. Okay, Hajiru schedule.
I don't know.
Yeah. Second.
I think I'm going to go
Ngwa.
Talking about blow.
Okay, talking about blow.
Talking about blow, you know they were doing something unique in their
Okay.
own time.
Okay.
There were three of them.
Just three.
Only three.
Yeah, Beckley Jones,
Yeah.
That's how
Laulu, and
Before the Lemmy Jackson.
Yes.
They
It
took
was only the most left, and Lem Jackson came to the place, but Lem just had an O in his name.
Hello. 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 Okay.
And if you listen to them, you think you're listening to 10 people on stage.
Yeah, but only three man.
Only three. So which means they had to be very good.
Good.
And they were.
Good. Oh, okay, we have a track from Blow Phase 4. Hello. Hello. Yes, ABS. Yes, you are enjoying the party.
Louder.
Obumwa from Oka. Okay, Obum. You are a member of the party already.
When I was a kid, actually, I was going to the on that radio ballroom that I didn't know.
Yes.
Now we think it was the beginning. I'm happy that I did this thing and
Good.
eventually get the time together. The time we are not themselves and educate
Okay.
so that people can buy and play this good music. I
Okay.
was inspired by what they said.
By who? Okay.
I'm happy this thing is coming in my own life and so that. Then I was so keen I couldn't tell them from Eve.
Oh, you are so keen you couldn't tell them from Eve.
I think I can do it.
Sweet with her today.
Wow.
Well, this is a wonderful opportunity. They came in yesterday, and Uche Moore and his group conspired to conscript them for 1 hour here, and that's why we're having this. And it's all very obvious now. People are looking forward to this kind of thing. So maybe after this, we'll begin to see how we'll get it more often.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good.
That's that blues music.
Yeah. So blow Phase 4. Move on. Okay, so that's Blow. BLO. Okay, hello, who's calling? Yeah, good morning. Please, can you speak up? Winton. Oh yeah, Keki me. Ebe kisi abo. Madam Stainless. You will to work in the 70s. I'm okay.
You can never on that.
What's a girl?
Your school.
The network is.
Hello.
You lost her.
Okay,
we lost.
Let's move on.
Okay. Well, that's so we're talking Blow. Beckley Jones. Where's Beckley Jones?
Lagos.
Okay. Beckley Jones.
In fact, between Lagos, Warri, and Abuja.
Beckley Jones. Okay, so Beckley is going to appear. He's going to show up on the 23rd of December.
Yes.
At Concord Hotel or where?
Not Concord.
Okay. Hello. Who's? Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Oka.
Okay. Becky Sabo. Okay. Oka from Oka. You've joined the party. So they're hiring you. Everyone is together here.
I'm so happy. I want to thank all of them.
Good.
And they try to look at it and say, maybe God has brought this idea to us so that we can put ourselves together. We organize ourselves. Because this woman is the hub of all activity in Nigeria. Hello?
Yeah. I know anything.
So, here's the people. We don't find out they're going to have them for health and track or something, or something.
Yes.
And market it 2 years to avoid buying it.
Okay.
People buy it, they make a lot of money.
That's okay.
Some of my high go for old now, they need some support.
How do you read the mind last night? We were lucky to have drink with them, and they were talking about it. That's if I be here meeting, and a meeting. It was because no often no right?
Yes.
Good. That'll ring. So they're all happy. They'll listen to you. DMJs. I called so I didn't have the misfortune of going to DMJs. Oh, okay, not D. Yeah, BMJs. Yes, I'm Agent Bubendo. Yeah. That's cool. I didn't want afternoon jump with all Jacko girls. I go girls. Yes. Oh, the man, they one and even a weird. Well, maybe a number doing, yeah. Well, I am not Chitagolu. We drank with them, and the governor is inviting them for this afternoon.
Okay.
Good. Okay. So, gentlemen, we are. I'm so happy we are coming. Almost have less than 10 minutes to go. We can do. Where are we now? Let's do Rinka's experience.
I want you to be my baby. I want you to be mine. I want you by my side. Be my girl. I want you to be my angel. To guide me when I move. I want you by my side.
Yeah, take him in. When I want to bake his elbow. Oh, okay, to cake from Oruku. You join go the party. You know, you are open now.
Yeah.
All of us are in the studio, including you. Yeah.
They have this on the east.
Yes.
More power to
Yes, good. Thank you very much.
It's not easy. Music is my religion.
Yes, so.
And if music is the food of life, why can't we all play on?
Yes,
It's my choice.
okay.
It's my choice.
Tell me what to do, I will do it. Send me on an errand, I will go for you. Once it's not repugnant to natural justice, equity, and good conscience. You've seen her bad places, I will make her not to go there again. Yeah, she gossips too much, I'm gonna cut her mouth too short. You know how to be a tramp, I will make her remain steady. You don't like the way she smiles, not my fault. You don't like the way she speaks, it's not my fault. You don't like the way she walks, not my fault. You don't like the way she's built, kneel down, pray to Lord. You don't like the way she's built, kneel down, pray to Lord. You don't like the way she's built, kneel down, pray to Lord. Tell me what else to do, I will do it.
Okay, so that's sweet breeze. That's sweet breeze. She's my choice. Well, it's been a very wonderful 1 hour with representatives, the co-organizing committee, people who are putting together a very, very, very big show on the 23rd of December in Owerri, Sport Arts Novo Event Center, Owerri, Port Harcourt Road, Owerri, right?
Yeah,
so we've been on this in the studio here with Bazico Akalono, the Sweet Breeze, Sam Matthew, from One World, the vocalist of One World, and then Annie Hoffman Umegwani, band leader of One World, and Alan B, the numero uno DJ in the 70s.
Anything that has a beginning must have an end. Bye for now.
And then Vinny Kotuonye, that is the baritone voice that introduced one of the palm wine tapper in Sweet Breeze, and the master guitarist of the Sweet Breeze.
Bass.
Oh, the bassist of the Sweet Breeze. And the studio is very full with, well, if you whose seat I took,
If you're not.
Onachuku, whose seat I took, thank you for the magnanimity of allowing me to sit here. And then we'll have Bob Manuel, who did a confession. Well, I don't know, I won't go on air. When one of the music was playing, he said that, what did you say you were doing with it?
We were using it to interact with other people.
Yes. And then Ato Ebuna, the ex-Rangers striker, the Schoolboy International, named by Ernest Okoronko. Ato Ebuna.
Thank you.
You didn't remember anything that you did with the music.
In the field of play.
I was
okay.
Next time
as we are signing off, would the governor of Anambra State, Akwakodike Agulere, the Chief Willie Obiano, because of his understanding of the significance, the importance of people like this, What he did with the Rangers, what he does with the Rangers, remembered people who liberated the Igbo people psychologically, has asked, even in short notice yesterday, that these young men, 5 of them, should have a meet and greet moment with him this afternoon. So once we leave the studio, we are going to meet and greet with the governor. Well, we can't sign off without a track. And that track, I'm going to call people's attention. The new generation, Colomental. Yeah?
This was our own.
Colomental of the present generation. We had our own equivalent of Colomental in the 70s. So, Uchemora, thank you very much for being a conspirator in this 1 hour. We thank you very much. And you hear what people are saying. Can we have this often and often and often? So, I thank everyone and sign off with the 70s equivalent of Colomental.
Akula.